Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score is 53-37 at the half. The Lakers are up in Game 3 of the Western first round versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And, man, did we come out kicking and stomping and dragging the Grizzlies by the hair. It was really special stuff we saw. The Lakers got out to a 35-7 at one point. The score was crazy. But now we've gotten cold to end the second quarter with D'Lo taking some bad shots and just a couple of turnovers, man. You know, even though D'Angelo Russell is a plus 20, some of those shots that he's taken in the last few possessions have just been ridiculously bad, and he's single-handedly shot them back into the game. So I just need that to stop. I need that to stop right now. Also, Dennis Schroeder, you got to give me something, man. I know that they have him coming down there in lineups with the intention of having him feed Anthony Davis. That's not his natural game. He's going to get assists off of dribble penetration and kickouts. Don't have him try to be Steve Nash or Magic Johnson out here trying to make plays and stuff like that. We're utilizing Dennis Schroeder all wrong, and we're trying to force feed the point guard position to D'Angelo Russell, and it's not necessarily giving us everything we need. So can we get away from that, please? With that being said, everything else is great. Rui Hachimura came out shooting the ball just as hot as he did in Memphis. His playoff Rui is turning into a real thing, and couldn't be more happy with that. Anthony Davis is balling out, double-double with a couple blocks already, answering the bell, playing with a lot of intensity, screaming, hollering, and doing what needs to be done. We need that to continue, but he just picked up his third foul. Two with like a last minute in the last minute of the second quarter. So that was something that we did not like. He needs to be smarter about picking up fouls that make more sense for him. And one of them I thought was a jump ball, but even then, it's just you got to pick and choose your battles. Too important on both ends to just be picking up little knick-knack fouls against people like Saldama or what have you. No, we need him to be mindful of foul trouble and not pick him up in the second half so he can stay on the floor for us. Yeah, man, it's been really good. LeBron James has been doing pretty good, but he's getting caught up in that Dylan Brooks nonsense, and that's also part of the problem. That's part of it. So there's little things that are happening down there. Look, turnovers, continuity turnovers that we just don't like. Of course, we put Beasley in the game, but I think the lineup that Beasley was in was pretty good, so it didn't have that normal effect. That was when Rui went off, and AD was also going, so it was a good look down there that we did. With LeBron James, and then we had like four guards down there, and it actually went okay for us. But it's not something that I think we should do too often, because we did have some rebounding issues during that moment when that happened. But overall, there was a plus down there for us to have that rotation. So I'm not going to complain too much about the rotations, even though I didn't necessarily agree with them. I love the block that Troy Brown had. He came in, stepped in, had a fantastic block. Really appreciated that. Austin Reeves on the and one, continuing to get these fantastic dribble penetration and ones. I want to see him continue to do that, even though the three ball is not necessarily falling. We want him to be confident, continue to shoot it. And let's get away from the Dylan Brooks back and forth nonsense. That's what's getting him back in the game. That is something that is unnecessary. We can beat him by allowing him to shoot the ball, because clearly the way that they started this game, Karma was beating them before the game even started. Ja's back, so we got to respect that. He is getting his rhythm going. You don't want to leave him open. We left him open for a wide open three. That was another thing. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? LeBron didn't even contest that. That is Ja Morant, bro. Do not leave a superstar open to shoot threes, and that is not something I want to have to say twice. My God. Darvin Ham, this philosophy you have for leaving three-point shooters open, it's garbage, bro. It's garbage, because you're leaning in on the analytics in regards to leaving shooters open, but not in the analytics in regards to certain things that we should do with our lineup. Make it make sense, bro. Anyway, so that's what I have to say about that. I do like the fact that we jumped out on top of Memphis and beat the heck out of them. Unfortunately, you don't win the game for doing so. There's still a lot of game to play, and it's a 16-point lead with them having the momentum. Santi Saldama is shooting the ball very well, so we got to keep an eye on him. And like I said, Ja Morant, he's finding his rhythm, man. That is Ja Morant. Do not disrespect him by leaving him open at three-point line so he can see the ball fall. That is absolutely stupid. That's pretty much all I got to say, man. BDL44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.